Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Factorio. We are going to be playing again. I've probably done like a few episodes already today. Went from titanium all the way through to fixing up some iron and then back to titanium again. And now we're going to be, I don't know what we're going to be doing. My keyboard is doing some funny things. Not good at all, but... yes. Am I getting some lag here? It feels like I'm still running after I release the key. I don't know what the deal is here. Anyway, lead is not looking that good. We do have a lead station. Here it is over there. It's still pretty damn full. It's starting to run low, but the station itself is pretty full. I feel like it's just smelting that is not working that well. Yeah, look at this. Not working that well. So let's just go ahead and do a quick upgrade of ye old line for this. And then the main focus of this episode is going to be, I don't know, logistic science, that's right. Now, I have been having a look at some things to do with my internet situation, because obviously... I don't have very good internet, and basically I've got a lot of videos to upload. I've probably got like 30 gig or something that is waiting to be uploaded, and it is not good to have that much stuff waiting to be uploaded, obviously. It'll get done eventually, but right now I'm probably, I think I did the calculations. I'm uploading like it takes me 2 hours to upload a single gig. So if I got 30 gig waiting, that's 60 hours, and that's 2.5 days, and yeah, I'm kind of on the very edge of actually having enough bandwidth to actually support it. So I've been looking at all these wacky sort of things, like going out to a data center and getting them to help me upload stuff, which is a bit dodgy. I've been looking at the other side as well, which is going to be actually uploading at a lower resolution. I really don't like the idea of doing that, because 720p just doesn't look good. I love 1080p. It looks so crisp. I just changed the setting in XSplit. And I think this may be a lot smaller, actually, the file size. And I have a feeling I may have been using this setting early on, and it just, somehow I got it changed to the wrong thing, and it got screwed up. So maybe this is the cause of all of my 7 gig file. So we're going to be casting a nice big video at this point. 3 minutes, and it's about 300 so far. So that means 30 minutes is going to be about 3.5 gig, which is a lot closer to what I think it should be. The 7 gig ones have been worrying me quite a bit. So maybe it was that setting that was screwing me up, and then we can turn that off and we can actually get to a point. Did I just disconnect all the power from the rest of the base? No, well, I disconnected power from you guys. Jesus Christ, I hate this freaking power situation where you disconnect one pole. Alright, so I probably turned off this entire base. The stations, are the stations okay? They look like they're okay. You, transport belt, I got too much transport belt? No, I got too much other shit. Okay, so, let's get back to the point. The point is, I need to look at my internet a little bit closely, because I really want to cast a lot of videos, and I don't want my internet slowing me down and stopping me from casting. Why are you not going very fast? You need to be going faster. There we go, that's a bit better. And yeah, I don't want to be in that position where I'm like, oh, I better not cast because I've already got 6 or 7 videos backing up. So we're going to see, but at the same time, I really don't want to be casting in 720p, because that's just, it's not good. What are you so slow for? You got fuel? You got lots of fuel. You should have lots of fuel anyway. I think I think it goes really... I'm pressing the accelerator as hard as I can. There we go. Now it's going. Sometimes it just slows down. This stupid car. maybe that was the dud car. Maybe that's why I left it in the middle of nowhere and didn't use it for so long. Okay, logistics science. Let's get stuck into it. Let's not worry about this recording for a little while, and let's just see what the speed comes out to be. If I can do a half-hour video and it's 4 gig or less, preferably less, then I will be pretty happy. And we'll be looking fairly close. I guess we'll not be zooming out and all over the place too much, so hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier. But yeah, it's really, really worrying me because I really, really, really want to do a lot of casting and I don't want anything to be slowing me down. So this is 2 times 14. This is 2 times 14. So let's do the same thing we were going to do over here, which is going to be... my keyboard's going all weird. Like I press the M button and... Alright. We have to do something about this. Okay, dead, dead, dead. What do we absolutely not need? We don't need 2 cars, so we'll put one of them down. We don't need this many of those guys. We don't need any of these. We don't need any of these. We don't need wooden poles. We don't need half of these. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need half of those. We probably will. Don't need that. That. Don't need most of these. Don't need these old ones. Just so much random crap in my inventory. It's insane. Go away. Go away. Don't need half of these. Don't need half of these. Don't need any of those. Okay. Don't need that. I feel like that's okay. Are we any closer to getting better armor? Not you. You. So, for the best armor in the game, with the 1,000 slot bonus, we do need rocket science. We could research this at the moment, and in fact we probably should. Power armor Mark 3. We should have the science for that. Power armor Mark 3. You know what? There we go. We'll put that on. And then that should get, actually, this should research this armor. And then we just need to be able to make it. And we need those low density structures. Which is fine. Rocket science. We can push for rocket science as soon as we get logistic science going. And then, I thought I picked up iron. I probably chumped it straight back down in the bloody thing. It'll all be over soon. It'll all be over soon. Not enough ingredients. Please tell me that's just talking about my bloody building stuff and not about some train station somewhere, because that would suck. Alrighty. 20. 20 of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this 20? No, I feel like this is actually 14. Oh, that's good. We'll have machines left over. So, what are we going to do here? You are going to be logistics science. And you are going to be awesome. So, what are we going to do here? I feel like a lot of this can just be logistically done. I'm going to be honest. I feel like a lot of it can be... We just logistics the crap out of it. So you... So... Let's get you guys being requested chess. Oh, thumb feels all funny in this stupid thing. Okay. You don't need specific amounts. You just need one of everything. So you are going to be flying robot parts, and you are going to be 200 of them. And then you are going to be blue belts, and you are going to be 200 of them. Alrighty. And you are going to be like that. How close can we get? We can get right there. So we're in range of the Roboport, which is awesome. Now we need to go over here and we need to say these three. 1, 2, 3. We'll start pulling these guys out of there, which is awesome. There go the robots. We're up to 154 here, but I'm sure we could get a lot more if we needed them. And then we are going to, what was the other thing? These guys. So you will need to be a provider chest as well. Excellent. I knew we put that chest there for a good reason. So, and now we're pumping tons more logistics for us. I'm glad to see we've got a ton of them. This guy has tons of them. This guy has tons of them. So we've got as many robots as we need to actually make this all work. So let's get out of the map view. Belts, you can see down the bottom right, it says filters 200. That's what we actually want. And under that it says deliver 200. So that's how many are actually getting delivered at this point in time. So there are 100 bots delivering them, I believe, because each bot carries 2 items. Yes, there are 200 bots on their way right here. And this is the first one, dumping that off. And then as soon as it dumps it off, it gets pushed out onto the belt. So another bot gets assigned to pick them up. And here go the rest of them. And there we go, dumping a whole bunch onto here. So let's get you. And I think the rest should be easy. The fast inserters are going to be easy. Now that we've got titanium, I think they just need gear wheels and stuff like that. So that's not too bad. I think it's like 15 actually, but it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm seeing some weird jitter. It could be that I'm using a different capture method, like I'm using apparently I'm using the GPU to capture video instead of the CPU. So maybe that does make a difference. And jitters a little bit, but I can deal with the jitter if it takes a lot less time to do stuff. So extremely fast. So you just need fast inserters, which you know what? We are just going to logistics this as well. We're going to build them on site, but we are going to logistics them. And I feel like we'll belt titanium up. I feel like that's fine. So send these guys all the way up there. Doesn't need to be that far. We're going to long-handed pickup 4. Excellent. You're going to need to be over there, so we get that beautiful little double thing. And you can see that when we start to use logistics, everything is just so fast to actually to get done. You will see it in just a sec. So you need to be... Okay, you can be steel, and you can be the extreme ones. Oh, you need titanium bearings, do you? Ew. Well, that's alright. We can do a temporary kind of thing here. Now this... See, the bearings, I'm willing to logistics over, because we don't use that much of them. And in fact, the gears, we use a ton of gears, 15 gears here. But I want to build the gears over here. I think we should rebuild the gears over here. So. And how many gears do you need? 2. Yes, you're fine. You are absolutely fine. Do we need to ratio this stuff? I feel like we probably don't. So we got 14 machines. We need 1 of these per second, which means we need 2 gear wheels per second. Can we manage that? Yeah. As long as we've got enough titanium going in, we can manage that. Okay. So you are going to be a split belt of titanium and electronic circuits. I'm seeing a little bit of stalling in here, so maybe that's the result of doing the GPU video recording. You come on down here and kill the rock. Got to be careful because the rock puts stone all over the ground, and of course, if we put a belt under that, then that would be bad because, yeah, you do not want stone suddenly appearing on belt. That would be bad. We still got this. Beautiful. We still got the little blueprint there. So we can start putting this down. And actually, if we start shift clicking on stuff here, the robots will, from the actual base, will start building that. Somewhat. They will only build stuff that they actually have resources for. And to be honest, we're not really giving that many resources in the base. We don't have a lot of things put into providers. We got blue belts, actually, in a provider chest. So that is one thing. And, I thought we'd actually gotten inside a logistic zone to actually start doing that stuff. But no, we just ran out of belts. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I can hear the bots going nuts. We're actually just out of logistics range, but I'm sure if I put this guy down there and I shift click him, no, my own guy does it. Okay. I thought maybe the actual guy. What are you guys waiting for? I got belts. I got belts. What are you waiting for? Oh, I don't know. They're stupid sometimes. They're a little bit stupid. There we go. They're doing these ones, all right. They're doing some of them. Okay. Just feel free to take a break halfway through. I don't mind. Now they're back to doing work. I feel like maybe I did some weird trigger by going inside that orange section. Although it really shouldn't matter because the construction section is green. So the maybe that's what happened. Maybe maybe it did actually save those guys for the construction robots in this section. So if we have a look, see there's 12 construction robots now, and before there was only one. So obviously a number of them did actually get sent off to go and do some work. Alrighty. That's kind of a waste probably, but yeah, starting to get some real... Oh, that actually does make it. That is like so long. Yeah, but starting to get some weird feedback in the controls. Feels like it's lagging a little bit. Not really sure about that, but... Okay, so you go like that. I'll have to experiment a little bit. There is a possibility that I will end up going with 720p or something like that. It's dodgy, but you know what? I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and I'm not looking to build my channel up into the epitome of YouTube godliness or anything like that. I just want to cast videos, and if you guys want to watch them, then that's awesome. But yeah, the idea of I like to get content out. I really, really do. So come on, it just says I'm missing steel. There we go. It's just missing steel, so this should be fine. And we need to get you. And how fast do you need to be? You need to be pretty fast. Yeah, I'm seeing some pretty major latency going on here. What we do is shift and then click in there, and it actually shows us what we need. So we don't need those. We need 100 of those, 200 of those. Yeah, maybe we'll double those as well, but I feel like that's fine at the moment. Where is my Roboport Mark II? Okay, we will line it up with these guys as best we can. You pole can go away. That's fine. I can put it somewhere else. As we've already said, the roboports definitely will take precedence. So now we've got 200 of those things, but none of the fast inserters. So we need to remedy that by doing this. And now, of course, this is going to be suddenly moved into a position where science is dependent on it. So let's upgrade those machines as well to make sure that this totally doesn't run out. But yeah, should be fine. And then you are going to be steel chests. And I'm pretty sure we said that these guys require steel chests. Yeah. So, yeah, the latency is real. And I'm playing offline and I'm not doing anything else. So, I really don't know. This change is the only thing that seems to be causing it. Damn, I've gone way past steel, haven't I? Way past steel. Oh, no, I haven't. Steel is here. Oh, that latency. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. There we go. Nice little bit of a hack there, but it's all good. Getting our science up is definitely worth it. So what's going wrong here? You've got some of those guys being delivered. That's beautiful. We're just going to wait for the robots to actually get their shit together. You are making a ton of these guys. You need more inputs. More inputs. You really need a lot of stuff, don't you? Let's just put 3 of the bastards. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that many. You really, really can't. Here we go. So there's some more titanium bits, and there's some more inserters. So we're getting the inserters up, and this will be where it really starts coming along. So, logistic science. Did we finish our armor? I feel like we did. Yes, we have got it now. So, we have got Power Armor Mark IV. It is within our grasp. And this is going to make the game so awesome. So, the only things we don't have a lot of are tanks and low-density structures. Low-density structures require rocket science. Rocket science requires all of this crap, which is easy. And we've already done all the module research, which, thank God, we don't have to worry about that crap. Rocket shooting speed, we can do all of these. So, let's go for rocket silo. And it's so interesting that we're going for all of these rockets. We're going for the rocket silo and we're not even planning on building a rocket. We just want the damn armor. Alrighty, so... Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, we got logistic science coming along beautifully, and we will need, of course, 1,000 of that to actually make sure that we can build stuff. How are our robots doing? We got 30 available out of 196. That's good. And as soon as I get my inventory out, we're going to start researching the speed for these guys. If we have a look back at our videos, the video size is really good. It is 2.6 gig at the moment. It will probably be double that if I change the video settings. But then again, we haven't been doing a lot, so I'll keep an eye on it. But I have a feeling that... Yeah, I have a feeling that it was that setting. Changing it from the CPU to the GPU did make the video size a lot smaller, which I'm very happy about. Oh my god, steel. But it does feel like the game is a little bit sloppier at the moment. Like it's not quite as fast, it's not quite as streamlined, it's not quite as... you know what? Maybe I'll just have to deal with it. I'll have to see what we got. So we got pretty much all of these taken care of. We can go up and we can wipe all 3 of those off the map, which is going to be really awesome. All of my goals have been fulfilled. And the only question is, what is our next goal? And I really don't know. I mean, at this point, we are just free to expand and do whatever we want. And what I'd really like... Oh, look at these guys. The actual construction bots from the base just decide to go and pick these guys up. And they're not doing anything because there's no general storage area. So where are they going to go? This is an interesting question. Oh, there we go. They were just sitting there waiting. And then finally, they actually got up and said, oh, this is needed for logistics science. I'm going to go over and drop it in logistics science. Give me a warehouse. God, how much crap do you need for that warehouse? We're not quite at the point where we want robots actually bringing us stuff. But I do feel like I have played games in the past where I've done all sorts of different things. Some games where I've basically built everything myself and I've just had robots dropping off the bits for me. And some games where I've been doing what I've basically done for most part, which is I just long reach and grab everything I need and it's all good. I think for this game, I want the bots to build stuff for me. I mean, the bots are going to be stupidly fast, so I want them to actually build stuff for me. There we go. All of the yellow belts go in there, and that is beautiful. So let's actually go over and let's do a little bit of our recycling setup. And what we actually can do here is, what is it? Actually, I think I've seen a better system than this one, and it's kind of interesting. So the only downside to this better system, well, it's not really a downside, but is that we can no longer use, we can no longer request the old types of belts. We basically have to say, all right, you guys are dead right now. So we circuit network a bunch of things. So you are circuit network to that guy, you are circuit network to that guy, you are circuit network to that guy, and so forth. And then we say, if anything equals 0. Which one did I just select? I feel like, okay, anything more than 0 turns green, anything equal to 0 turns red. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's actually opened them up. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now if we take all of these, this guy has nothing, and you are not doing anything. So if you make you everything equals 1. I see, so it must be everything. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I don't know the difference between everything and anything. I thought anything equals 0 and then this is an empty chest would have made this guy work, but apparently it has to be everything. Don't quite understand that. And then what you do here is you say, I want to request 50 of these, and I want to request 100 of those, and I want to request blah, blah, blah of those, and I want to request that much, and I want to request that much, and I want to request that much. And what it'll do is you can dump stuff into storage wherever you want. So you can dump this and this and this, and they won't get used right now, but as we build these guys, it will start to pull out of the chest, and when the chest gets low enough, it'll start dumping the guys off the storage network into this chest to make up the request amount, and then it'll use those first before it actually builds new ones, which is really, really awesome. So what it's the 29-minute mark. I feel like I am probably going to finish this off here, because we are getting towards our bigger armor, and then we are also going to be getting towards, let's just finish off by building some tanks. We don't have tanks research, do we? Give me some frickin' tanks nice and quickly. And what do the tanks need? They that's a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I think first thing, next episode, we are going to be getting our armor. We are going to be getting our armor next episode. The rocket silo might take a bit of research to do, but we will get the materials we need to build that stuff, and we will be getting it going on. All right, so we might also be checking this out. Although this is looking pretty good, to be honest. I don't think I see a problem with this. These machines are just too fast. They're processing too fast. But 2 almost full blue belts going in there, being continuously used. I don't see a problem with that. So anyway, I will catch you guys in a bit. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned.